Falling flat.
Legendary double kill.
While I may not exactly Miya mains, I have been tried out some builds lately with some mixed results. Now a bit of recap. Devs have buffed dozen of marksmen's updates ago, mostly their physical growth. Miya is one of them, along with base damage and scaling for her S2. Allowing her S2 deals increased damage when hitting enemies in the center. While I forgot the exact PI buff is to base damage and scaling. Currently, the center base damage are 27040 plus 45 total physical. Now let's see how much damage her late game S2 does on damage bot.
Push the tempo.
2064 per hit.
Push the tempo. Push the tempo.
This time with Malefic Brawl. 2130 with Malefic Brawl. So here how it goes. What if you put Impure Rage on Miya? Impure Rage's latest buff was increased max HP damage to 4%. Now this may not much, but even tank starts to feel the damage if they get hit with this talent too many times. However, it can only trigger with skill damage, and so Miya can only trigger it via S2. Coupled with buffed Impure Rage, therefore increasing the damage further, especially if S2 hits right in the middle. Only downsides for Impure Rage Miya is trying to hit an assassins who can dance around you or heroes with immunity. Secondly, the Impure Rage damage may get deferred to non-heroes instead, if they are nearby enemy hero, as Miya's S2 has AoE effect. And so, her S2 is much effective if the battle takes place in jungle, as there is less room for enemy heroes to move around. Some extra few tips. The first one is don't take Swift Boots. As I was writing of this bit, I was informed that Swift Boots is not worth it, since you can practically achieve same attack speed with max level millimeters emblem or Miya's passive. I suggest using her by gold crab or minions to build her passive in order to have better edge against the opposing gold Eliana in early game. The first damage item will be HEA's Claw to get early lifesteal, attack speed and crit. Most Miya I've observed would have struggled to sustain themselves without getting HEA's Claw early game. Another thing worth to note that movement speed is very crucial for her, so get Windtalker after HAs. Sadly, even movement from her ULT is not enough. But wait, since the whole point was maximize damage output of S2. Keep Windtalker, but also take Bomb and Great Dragon Spear in mid lane. The latter two has huge physical attack while still having sizable movement. Spear especially complements well with Miya's ULT. The item automatically gives movement speed for 8 seconds when user uses their ULT, and Miya's own already had movement buff, effectively doubling it. It should be able to help you sneak past enemy team and attacks there. Trap lines from behind and allow your allies closing in. But you only have small window to keep them from running away, as Miya is certainly only one standing on other side, isolating her from her team. You can then replace one of them for something else in late game, in case you want to adapt, such as Malefic Roar or Wind of Nature. Generally, I prefers Mystery Shop talent to change items much easier, but you can also use Wilderness Blessing for extra movement speed while in River Jungle, and to catch up team fight. The spell is usual Inspire for huge attack speed, skill and basic attack 10. I'm afraid there is no better alternative. I tried to pose Vengeance, but I was told she's still somewhat squishy to take hits unless to counter Claude, and even then, it's basically situational use. Escape spells are also redundant since her ULT primarily escape skill, which allows her to use offensive spells in the first place. That is it, and I hope this video helps.